I am so excited to be joined by Abby and Ellie. Ellie, I've been watching you ride so beautifully. I remember your mom riding many, many years ago, just as lovely. Share with us a little bit about a mother-daughter experience and training together.
Um, I think that we have a really good relationship, and her training me helps us be really close. And a lot of mothers and daughters, I feel like, don't have as strong as a bond as we do.
We spend a lot of time together, and I have to say she's a really polite, nice, respectful child, and it's a pleasure to train her.
How is it in taking instruction from your mom, or a criticism or critique to improve your riding ultimately?
Sometimes I get really upset, and I get stubborn, but I feel like I try to not be stubborn, but a lot of times I get stubborn.
Your rounds have been beautiful. I've watched one after the next on Muskrat Love, and I saw you walk out with a nice big championship ribbon. How has your showing been here this weekend?
I had a little bit of toughness with the ponies today. I think it's from the difference in stride with the ponies and the horses. But I feel like with Limey, Muskrat Love, I have had a lot of good luck with him.
Does he, do you feel like he takes care of you, or you have to get after him a little bit? I mean, you just make it's hard to tell because you're a lovely combination on course.
He takes care of me in a way, but there are things that, like, when you go in the ring, you have to really, like, make him canter. Like, he's really easy, but, like, he wants you to, like, ride him well.
Abby, do you feel you were able to give Ellie a real head start because of your many years in the show ring?
I think so. I think any child of a professional gets the benefit of their parent knowing right away that if they love it, they're going to give them every opportunity that they possibly can. And we've tried to do that. And my husband is an incredible supporter of our farm and of Ellie's riding career and my business. And Ellie's grandfather is also an incredible supporter, and he's been bringing lots of horses home for her to ride, and it's a family affair for us. It's been really neat.
Ellie, how old are you?
I show as 11.
Oh my goodness, I thought you were about 15 or 16. You're a very, very mature and lovely young lady. When did you actually start riding, and were you crazy about it right from the start?
I have been really riding my whole life, but I didn't used to love it as much as I do now. My mom actually paid me to ride, and eventually I liked it enough that she didn't have to pay me.
Well, that's quite a statement to make. You brought up an interesting thing about the difference between the horses and the ponies and the striding. What are some of the things you do to make adjustments so quickly going from horse to horse or horse to pony?
It's hard to, like, go from one to the other, as I said, because of the stride, but I really try to just think about which one I'm riding and, like, get the feel of that pony at the moment.
What are your aspirations as a rider? Do you want to move into the jumpers or do bigger hunters? I mean, what do you think the future holds for you on horseback?
I've done, my grandpa brought home a jumper that I've been doing a little bit, and he's really fun, and I really like doing the jumpers on him. But I really like the hunters too, so it's a hard choice.
Abby, do you get nervous watching Ellie in the ring?
I get so nervous. And it's funny because I really am never nervous. But when she goes in the ring and I know it's on the line, I become a mother. You have that. You can't switch off the fact that you're a mom. You can tell them everything. You can help them in every way possible. But when she's doing it, I want her to succeed, and I'm a mom.
What are some of the things you do to help balance the emotion of a mom and the responsibilities of a coach?
Ellie also is helped by a very good friend of mine. Val Ranahan, and her grandfather, John Marr, and and any of my friends that want to give her pointers. And I think that really helps, because she's not just hearing it from my perspective, because we are mother-daughter, we get along so well, but of course we butt heads. And I think sometimes it's good for her to hear it different ways. Maybe it's the same message, but it's a bunch of different ways. And sometimes it's a different message. Sometimes I might pick on one thing, and she might, have a lesson with her grandfather, and he might pick on something else. And then the following day, Val might pick on a whole nother thing. So she gets really that balance of everybody watching her and telling her their perspective.
Well, it sounds like you've got a wonderful support team around you. Really,
Yeah.
really nice. Tell us a little bit about the farm. We open for other students, adults.
We have a boarding facility. We also have a lesson school, and we also actually have a sales program. We take people's horses or ponies and sell them, and we train them along the way. We have a lot of people that come to the farm to look at our horses and ponies. We have a huge lesson school. We have a fabulous riding instructor that does the little kids, and when they're ready to horse show and move into the show barn, they get to ride with me.
Very nice. And it's Rabbit Hill Farm. Okay.
In Newtown, Connecticut.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Ellie and Abby. It's a joy to see you as such a beautiful daughter that is such a lovely rider. Thank you so much.